Hello and welcome to the Prodcast, a podcast where we talk life, work, and occasionally music. My name is Switchblades for Kids, and the other half of the podcast.
Hello, my name is Blake Bentley. How we doing? How we going?
We're doing it, man.
We're doing it. We're
freaking doing it.
We're back. We're back at it again.
We're back.
We're
another week.
I was saying just before we hit record, definitely not for the second time.
It's first time, one hit kill.
Every time there's no edits, there's no there's no second takes. It's always first
getting
go.
This
it's always
so raw.
First go. I was just saying, there's something like, it's a comfortable feeling being in this space. I don't know, man. It feels nice. I feel nice and
good.
warm and cuddled.
Are you talking about the space that we've created?
I pull my headphones out
I'm back. Are you talking about the space of like when we just get into a call and we're just talking to each other? Or are you talking about your physical space?
No, like the podcast.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's very comforting being in the podcast zone, right?
Yeah.
I love it. I love being here. I love being here
it's good.
With you, the listener.
Oh.
Not Zakk. It's not Zakk who I actually talk to. No, it's only the listener, okay?
Yeah, that's right. We only think about you, the listener.
But how you been, man? How's your week? How you going?
It's been a long week, and considering that we are recording 2 days late, only because I can't remember what happened on Sunday.
It was a long weekend.
That's right, yeah.
And I got to like Sunday night and I was like, I want to do it.
Well, when it came around to Monday morning, I found out that I had duty, and I had completely forgotten. I thought it was tonight, Tuesday night, that I was supposed to have it.
Oh, true.
I literally got into work and I was like, cool, I'm going to go and pretend to go be a driving instructor sort of thing, because I have to wear that hat for the next 3 weeks. And then I was like, I'm getting something out of the brew fridge. So I was just like, I want a can of Mountain Dew. I know it's fucking 8:30 in the morning. Shit. I fucking closed the fridge and I'm like, there's the duty list. I'll have a look and see what's going on. I'm pretty sure I'm safe until tomorrow. I look at it and it literally says Monday and I'm like, I have nothing here. I'm supposed to sleep in that shitty, itchy little bed tonight. And I was like, oh, well, fuck it. Cool. I'll just, I told the fucking guy that's running the course, and I was just like, hey man, I'm on course. I'm on duty tonight. And he's like, oh no, I'll get one of my guys to sort that out. And I'm like, okay, sweet. And it's like, hey man, just make sure, don't tap the workshop for this, It's been a thing. It's been a bit of a thing around the regiment where the workshops is lazy and we don't do duties, and it's like all we do is get tapped with fucking duties. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. It's a little internal politics sort of shit.
How fun.
I was literally driving to pick up someone, like, because I was still on duty, and I was like, look, I have to do my job. I had a task. I was like, I just got to go and do this. I'm not going to like stand there and be like, I'll wait until someone does it for me. I was just like, I'm just going to go and fucking pick this guy up, because all he needs to do is come in and go to the docks, and then I was going to drive him back home. Yeah. And I'm like halfway through the drive to the guy's place, and I get a call from our boffin in the workshop. His name's Bo Lee, and he calls me out. I was like, hey man, thanks for putting me on fucking duty, you dog. And I'm like, no. I'm fucking screaming in this car. I'm like, no, fuck, he lied. And he's like, yeah man, no, I copped your duty. I was like, fuck, I'll pay you back, man. I'll fucking, I'll do some shit, man. He told me he was fucking not in the workshop, and he's like, it's me, man. You fucked me. And I'm like, all right. But like, it's all in jest. It's all in jest.
Yeah.
And I literally, picked this dude up, dropped him off. I came back to the workshop, and it was put into like the little group chat. There was a video, like straight away as soon as I picked up. There was this video of like, hey man, you fucked me and you put me on duty, and all you hear is, no! I thought it was really funny. But yeah, it turned out what had happened was, what happened after that was, old mate Bo Lee, he's like, hey, how about we do a deal? I'll do the day part, so that you can do the course, and then you just stay the night. And I was like, hey, that sounds great. Yeah, sweet, excellent. That helps me out heaps.
Yeah.
And he did nothing for the rest of the day, and then I and you know, it all comes out good anyway because he did nothing for the rest of the day, and then I jump on for the night stuff. It's 4 o'clock. I'm like, walk down to the duty room, sit there, play on my phone, and I'm talking to the duty officer, and I'm like, hey, look, there's a bit of a problem. I forgot that I was supposed to be on duty today. I need to go and get my shaving stuff. And, you know, because otherwise I'm going to be not clean shaven tomorrow, and this is the army. And he's like, oh, that's fine, man. Where do you live? And I'm like, Ipswich. and he's like, oh, that's like an hour away. And I'm like, yeah. And it is like, it's okay. I'll just come back. And he's like, nah, you might as well just stay there the night. So I just come back in the morning. And I'm like, yes.
That's so funny.
I went home, slept, came back, and I was just, it was, you know, an early morning. I got into work at 6, so I was like leaving here at 5.
Yeah.
But you know, it was fine. And then I had to pick up the same anyway. I love him. I love him to bits. He's the fucking one dude at the, like, obviously everyone in the workshop's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Bowley is like a fucking, like, he was born the year 2000 or 1999 or something like that.
Right.
So he's only 7 years younger than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 7 or 8 years younger than me. But my God, he keeps up to date with all the memes, all the fucking, like, relevant shit. He knows, like, shit that's just like, oh, this happened just an hour ago sort of stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like either a constant news feed or I'm in stitches laughing sort of shit.
I love it. He's like, bro, we're at war with Ukraine now. It's like, what? Hey, what just happened?
And it's just like, yeah, it turns out we're at war with Ukraine.
It's like, wait, hang on.
And then it's like, it's dumb shit like that. And he was the one who had the idea to fucking, like, acquire, strategically, was it transfer to alternate location sort of stuff. A ping pong table. And now, after acquiring a ping pong table, moving to the workshops, plus, like, paddles that were also acquired, and, like, ping pong balls and the net and shit like that, we now, for the last, like, month and a bit, every lunchtime is like, you know, I don't know if I remember telling you this, I used to scream justice, like scream justice, like to play fucking handball. At 6 years old. It is now him. It's like the thing's been fucking passed down. Some torch has been passed down because he screams at the top of his fucking lungs, ping pong motherfuckers, and like screams it so fucking loud. Like people up at the other workshop near us. And we scream and fucking go nuts playing ping pong in the workshop, like in the bays.
So lit.
Yeah, it gets nuts. And for a whole hour we are screaming at each other like we're playing like Halo or COD or something like that.
Bro, that's so lit.
It's hype as fuck. Now, that's the end. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Blake, how was your weekend? How was your week? Should I say? Not just week.
Fuck. That's actually what I was meant to talk about. Whatever the fuck the words mean. I had sinusitis as well, I believe. I think you said that you had it like recently, right?
I thought I did because I could smell my sinus. I know what my sinus smells like. It smells like fucking dead asshole. And
that's gross.
Dude, it's the worst smell. And I know that it's sinusitis, but like it wasn't. I think my sinus was just like, this is so gross to talk about. Yeah. It drains sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Like my nose is all fucked up, but like, yeah, sometimes my sinus is all fucked up, but like sometimes it drains and I get that fucking horrid smell and you're just spitting shit. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, I've been coughing shit up, right, for like a week now, maybe longer. Yeah. And sinus pain and all that sort of shit. Last Monday, woke up 4 a.m, the worst pain I've ever had in my face, right in my face, just right here. Yep. And I was like, literally rolling in bed, like, fuck. Like,
what is this?
What is this?
Yeah.
Like, and like we're all in the bed too. So I'm like in my tiny corner, like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And then I stood up and the pain went away. I was like, so nice. It's like, instant relief. And then I went and smashed heaps of painkillers. And stayed up.
I just stayed upright the whole time.
Yeah, I had painkillers. I had my medicine.
Who's listening? Who's listening? Yeah.
And fucking, it was lit. I felt like great, and because it was a public holiday last Monday, right? I played Baldur's Gate till like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I just played Baldur's Gate for like a good 6 hours, dude.
That's sick. That's fucking so
Monday
good.
morning.
Yeah.
But throughout the week, dude, just the worst sinus pain, like coughing shit up, like shit coming out of my nose. It was brown sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
dude.
I was like, I'm dying, man.
It's disgusting.
And I had a doctor's appointment today, and I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
Blowed my nose a couple times. I'm like, it's just clear, completely clear.
That's great.
Like, it's all gone. Like, the pain is like still sort of tender in my face hole. But like, not bad. But I dealt with that all week, and I had like a week after COVID where I didn't work out, right? So then there was the week I had COVID. So I hadn't been to the gym for a month. No, not properly. I sorry. There was like 3 days where I went to the gym in between, like all of it, like somewhere in there. But really, haven't gone to the gym for a month, right? Went back today for the first time, right? In a month. God, it feels good. God, it feels so good, man.
Getting back to it after like a bit of a rest, man, it's something else. It feels so nice.
Fucking right.
Imagine like having like a year off. You get back to it the first day.
Rough.
Ooh, that sucks.
That sounds horrible. A month though, that is a good amount, because I'm still active. Like I'm still, running around and doing stuff and fucking
because it's like full recovery.
Sorry?
It's a full like body muscle recovery sort of thing. Obviously, if you're still using your muscles and you're like stretching out and shit like that, like you're still actively using them.
Yeah,
but you're
like
not putting them under
stuff. And I was like, like I said, playing with the kids and like running the dog, and we went for walks and like just doing dumb shit around.
Your body just would have been. Your muscles just would have been fully recovered.
Yeah,
which is great.
It feels great. It does. Like, went to the gym. I did all standing shoulders because I forgot a towel. So I was like, and Benny, man, fucking bless Benny. He was like, here, just take one. I got like a few spare towels. He's like, just take mine. And I was like, look, I'll hold it, but I'm going to do everything standing so I don't use it.
Nice.
But I've got a towel technically. So I put the towel down and did all my fucking... But man, it's just so nice. It's like I did like a few shoulder exercises, did some arms, and I feel good. I feel very good. I didn't go too heavy with the weight, but I went, I've hit failure every time, every set. Oh boy, did I hit failure every time, every set.
Yeah, that's the stuff, man.
Yeah.
Tom Platt says it, man. Fucking, he loves that shit. He's like, you have to achieve failure.
Yeah. That's when you know you're actually doing it. You have to achieve failure, but keep going.
Yeah.
You have to go past failure.
Yeah.
Which I tried. Man. I tried to do that a few times, and it hurts. It hurts really bad, and I don't like it.
Yep.
But I do that with my triceps. So every time I do tricep pull downs, every time.
You just, go max.
Burn them out, dude. It fucking hurts. It's like I drop the weight, and then it's like, and then just walk around like, what do I do? It hurts. Like a T-Rex.
Man.
So I fucking went back to gym. My birthday was on Saturday. So
happy birthday. Hey, everyone that's missed out, if you're listening right now and you're just like, oh man, it was Blake's birthday on Saturday. Fuck, I feel like a bag of shit. That's okay. What you can do right now is just like, subscribe and share and comment and do all the things, do all the buttons.
All the things for our podcast.
Yeah, do all the things for the podcast. That like totally detracts from like it's your birthday. Go and follow
Blake. I really don't care.
Go and follow Blake.
I turned 29 and I just hung out with my kids all day and it was lit. So
Yeah.
And I ate burgers. I streamed cooking burgers on TikTok. So that's
yeah. You said you did 2 streams. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good reason to go follow my TikTok because I stream on TikTok now, occasionally.
How is it?
Yeah. I mean,
did you turn into an NPC for like any amount of time?
Yeah, roses.
Oh, Rose is so good.
Earth, where I'm born. Where I was born, whatever.
Galaxy, wow.
Galaxy, wow. Earth, where I'm from.
Oh, Jesus
dude,
Christ.
I fucking hate that NPC shit. It's so bad.
I cannot believe it's such a thing.
You know what's even worse? People are doing
It's
like
nuts.
the going up or whatever that climbing fucking game was that went like viral.
Yeah.
But it's like a Fortnite version of that because it's like a Fortnite creator now. So people have just recreated all these like fucking crazy climbing Fortnite things, right?
Okay, right.
And people are doing that and they're doing like, you know, X roses, restart, like, you know, type shit, right? But then I've seen heaps, they don't even like do anything. It's like it could, for all intents and purposes, it could just be a video played of the dude running the whole way up with the caption saying, you know, 2 roses and I'll restart.
Yeah.
And he just ignores them. And dude, the amount of people who give 2 roses.
It's like, but I paid. But I paid.
Like, yeah,
he has to do what I say.
And there's like 2,500 people watching.
That's nuts. That's nuts. Man, that's fucking...
The NPCs
that's
and
crazy.
something, 1,500, 2K viewers live. They are making bank, dude.
Yeah.
There's this one
They
that
really
just
are.
keeps popping up. And she like... It's funny. Like, I checked out her other content. She's not an idiot. Like, she was just like an average person. And she's doing the NPC thing, but like, she like knows that she's a fucking idiot doing it, right? And because I was just like, who is this? And she was like laughing and just like... You know, like, and then had to like reel it in type thing. And then she's like, give me a sec, I need it, whatever. And I was just like, what am I watching? I don't understand.
Yeah.
And then I just kept
why
going.
is this happening?
Right? And kept going. And then she'd like pop up later on. I was like, who is this person? I was just like looking at her and I'm like, what is she doing now? Like, what are the roses about? I don't understand.
Yeah.
And that was like the first time I actually saw it. I think I saw a video about it before I actually saw it.
Yeah, same.
It might have been
because now it's like I'm glad I haven't seen a live stream NPC event so far. Because it just seems like the most brain dead thing. Like if you're watching it, like I understand like there's a morbid curiosity with
man.
How like it's not even depravity. It's like a weird thing where like you have no fucking brain.
Yeah.
And you are literally watching someone acting as an NPC. Yeah. Obviously, maybe there are people out there that are like, how long can this person go without breaking sort of thing? You know what I mean? And then they have to break character to go and do something in real life because that happens. Yeah. Or like, this person just goes fucking... There has to be people that... Obviously, the people that are donating.
Oh, it's just so weird.
They're watching it. They're watching it to get exactly that reaction of, I'm going to donate roses, galaxies, you know, all the things that are fucking donatables.
Yeah.
And then they have to react to it. It's so fucking brain dead. This is not a hot take. This is not a new thing. This is like, I think what I'm saying has been said a million times over. Like, it's so fucking brain dead.
Yeah. It pushes me so further to be like doing my homestead shit, man.
Yeah.
It pushes me so much more. It's like I like technology. I really do. I fucking love tech, right? Love it. Love it to bits. But like I want my technology and I want to be in the middle of nowhere, not interacting with anyone that I don't want to interact with.
Yeah.
I just want to be on my block, man. I just want to hang out with my family, and grow some vegetables and look after some animals and like chop some trees and cut some firewood.
You could be this is the thing. If you've got like a normal job, if you have to wake up in the morning, go drive to a job, I think about this like every now and then. I do the exact same thing, almost the exact same thing, like getting up, driving to work, do work or whatever I do at work, then drive home, look after the kids, they go to bed, and then do this sort of thing, go to sleep.
Yeah.
And it's a routine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. If you do repeatable tasks, you might be an NPC. You might be an NPC. And I thought about that and I was just like, oh my God. I was like in the car while I was like listening. I was listening to the same Adventure Zone podcast and I was like, I enjoyed listening to it. Yeah. And I was like, am I just living in a loop?
Am I just an NPC?
Am I just an NPC living in a loop? And it's like everyone else around me, there's no main characters. Everyone's an NPC just doing the same shit. I've seen that car before and you're just like, all the cars are the same anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Bro, none of this matters.
Like, nameless, faceless people. I'm just like, I don't care.
This is a simulation anyway.
It's such a weird thought. If you've got like repeatable tasks, I reckon even at the smallest degree, because you got to think these people on TikTok, they play an NPC for X amount of time.
Yeah.
Then they put down the phone and they go, man, I just made fucking 6K. I want to go and do whatever I want. You know what I mean? And then I'll get prepared for the next time I fucking do this. So I need another outfit. I need to go do makeup. Whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
If you do any sort of repeatable task, you're an NPC. Any repeatable task, because your brain goes into
everyone
unconscious. Like it's what is it called? Unconscious, like able to do something. Like you're competent, unconsciously competent.
Yeah.
To do a certain task. Like I know that it's I can turn off my brain and change my kid's nappy.
Oh,
I can, you know what I mean? Like that sort of stuff. You go into bot mode and you're just like, oh yeah, cool. Just wipe and then nappy on. And then it's
You've
like.
done it so many times. You've done it so many times.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's thinking about it way too much. Maybe there is no NPC thing. Maybe everyone's just living their life.
Maybe you're thinking about it too much, brother.
I think I am.
Maybe you need to chill.
Blake, what did you do for your birthday, man?
Literally nothing. I just hung out with the kids. Like that was all day. And I made burgers. I streamed on TikTok making burgers.
Yeah.
And then I streamed video games. We played a bunch of random shit on Kick as well.
Yeah.
On Kick.
You streamed on Kick.
Which is because I've heard that they will one day be paying creators an hourly wage. And like, look, I may as well. I fucking may as well.
It doesn't actually take that much to qualify for affiliate either.
Mm.
And then partner is almost the same as Twitch, but like it's a very new platform.
Yeah,
and it allows
who cares if it doesn't work? I just go to YouTube or Twitch or whatever.
Yeah, like, it's also good because they promote restreaming. So you can just restream to fucking YouTube if you want. You can restream to fucking anyone.
Yeah.
There are free apps for that shit, man.
Yeah,
it all works. It's paid and free, but yeah, it's fucking it's a thing. I think Kick might be like good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think so too. Actually, I like a little bit of looking into it. Like the thing that this is what I think has happened, right? I think that Stake.com, because they've made so much money, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, once Twitch was like, nah, Stake's not allowed to have, you're not allowed to stream Stake on Twitch, right? You can. There's other fucking gambling platforms that you can, but not Stake. It was one of the like few that got banned, right? Stake was like, well, we've made enough money and we know that we make a lot of money from streaming. So we'll just invest heavily into a streaming platform to actually make it viable, and we'll just allow gambling on there.
Yeah,
like,
and then it's all it is
because
Twitch gambling.
It has proved that it makes them so much money, right?
Yeah.
It is like the main way that they advertise, other than fucking there, because there's a sports team that they're fucking sponsored on. I can't remember. It might be racing, or it might be like football or something. Like it's like big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like a few things that they sponsor at the moment. That's like big sports, like big money sports.
Yep.
So huge company, like multi-million dollar, if not $1 billion, fucking business. Probably not $1 billion. There's not many $1 billion businesses, I don't think, out there.
Yeah. Like, I still think about it like they're still going up against Twitch, which is Amazon.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
It's Bezos bucks, man.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like
it's hard. Still, I don't know, man. Competition's good though.
But what was that game that Amazon brought out? And it was
not New World.
New World, yeah. New World, and it was grind. It was basically shitty WoW. Yeah. But you had it was shitty WoW. You didn't even have mounts.
Yeah,
and then they
had some really dumb reason for it too. It was just like all the animals on this island were injured.
yeah. It's I don't know. I think like obviously Amazon has like a whole heap of branches and that have like the heads of those like organizations sort of stuff. Like obviously there's a head of Twitch and shit like that, and there'd be a head of whoever fucking made New World sort of shit, right? It's all funded by Amazon. It doesn't matter. It's all funded by Big Jeff himself.
Yeah.
And the Bezos bucks. And it's I don't know. I think the thought is, well, if everyone else can make a game, we can make a game, and then people will buy it because we can put enough hype around it because we control certain media outlets and we control a giant streaming platform. Plus, we can also sell all the merch on our own fucking shopping website.
Yep.
Plus, all of these fucking things sort of like coincide where you can hype up a piece of shit. You could hype up a dirt shit game, and then all you do is you just got to get the initial investment because that's it. That's what a game is. You fucking buy the game, and then you can play it until it's not refundable, and then guess what? It doesn't matter if you don't play it again.
Technically, in Australia, we're pretty good for that. Like, you can go past what Steam says is being refundable in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because our consumer laws are like that good. And Steam's aware of this because I've refunded games that were like, I've played longer than 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's just that you don't instantly get a refund.
All right, so they got to go through their like.
Yeah, because I remember one time it was like I bought a game, I literally turned it on, and then something happened. I had to go like sort the kids out and stuff, and then it just like got to a point where I was like, I'm not coming back to the game. I'm like walking out the door with the children, like locking the house up type stuff, and the game was still playing. I was like, I just didn't get back to it, right? Came back and I was like, oh, all right. And then I started playing it and it just like didn't work or something. Like it was just buggy. It just didn't fucking work. And I was like, I'm just refunding it. And it didn't automatically let me do it. But I sent them a message and I was like, I'm not, like, it doesn't work and I want my money. And they were like, all right, you're Australian. That's cool. Here's your money. Because our consumer laws are great. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, if it doesn't do what it says on the box, then you get your money back.
What was that other game recent? Oh, Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Bro.
Because of Cyberpunk in Australia, you can, like, I even think right now, I could, even if I bought it when the game came out and I went and returned it today, I think I can still get a refund.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Like, I can
it's nuts.
Get as long as I have a receipt, like, I can just go, I think, I could be wrong, but there was like a class action, right, in Australia against the developers for it, where every retailer in Australia has to, well, there probably was a time limit, but like they had to accept refunds. Didn't matter what the fucking state of the game was.
Yeah.
As long as they had a receipt for it, it was like refund.
Man.
Crazy.
Man.
And then the rest of the world like, we're robbed.
They robbed us and no one wants to do anything about
and
it.
All the Australians are like, I didn't like it, so I took it back. They're like, how'd you return it? It's like, they just took it back.
Told them I didn't want it.
Yeah, I just took it back and I said, I don't want it.
Yeah. And they go, okay.
Yeah, and they're like, neither do we.
Yeah.
But,
I think that was the same thing with No Man's Sky. But the reason why I was saying all this was because like even New World was all buggy and shit. Like it was obviously new game. Yeah, it's totally understandable. But even after all the patches and shit like that, it was still shit.
Yeah, and
none of it was original, and it was all.
Look, originality. I don't think should be even like. No, you can be original, but it's real hard. You know what I mean? It's real hard to be original these days. I don't think you should base a.
all right. Fair enough. Because and you know I actually fight on the other side of that as well because like originality is a hard thing to sort of prove, especially with music.
Music, right? Yeah.
Because like how many times is what was her name? Olivia Rodriguez.
Yeah.
She got fucking hit by like I think it was like Taylor Swift or fucking Misery Business. Paramore, yeah. But even Hayley Williams said itself. It's like there's so many, like there's only so many chords on a fucking like, piano. Like that you cannot. Originality is getting incredibly difficult. Yeah. Because there's only fucking so many notes on a keyboard.
The longer we're around and the longer we record music, the more like there is a finite amount, surely.
Yeah.
There is a finite amount of times that chords can be played in a specific way to be original.
Yeah.
Because there's a finite amount of chords. So there is a number. Don't know what that number is. It's probably very high.
His name's Adam Neely. He actually was talking about the Katy Perry. Do you remember Dark Horse?
Oh, yeah.
When it we're going back. Dun, 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 dun. Just that little melody there. That was apparently enough to like rile up this producer from I don't know fucking who knows who he is. This. Yeah, but his melody, instead of it going down on that last note, it stayed the same. So I was like dun 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 or dun dun whatever. Fuck it was the same last two notes. Whatever. But it was enough to be like, hey, Katy Perry stole my song. I want fucking millions of dollars. And it actually started up two other guys who generated every possible combination of 8-note, with all different notes. Yeah. So like if it was started on like A
every
and then
every
G,
like a finite amount. What is the number?
And it was just 8 notes, and they were like, it obviously 8 notes times by fucking I don't know how many it was. It's like you only get 8 notes, and then there's 12 different fucking notes on a scale, right?
Yeah.
And they had to do all of that. I don't know how many fucking times it was, but they literally came into the fucking court and they were like, here's a USB with every fucking possible combination of 12 notes on for 8 quarter notes, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. How many possibilities for this thing?
So now that on that USB, which is just, every combination, they said it's all Creative Commons now.
Oh.
It's all Creative Commons. It's not copyrighted. It is absolute free use.
Wow.
So you cannot claim in any court, and you know what, fact check me on this, because if anyone out there is just like, you're an idiot, Zakk, you fucking don't know law, and I literally watched a video. I literally watched a video on this, and the guy lawyer dude was saying fucking that now that it's Creative Commons, no one can get sued by anyone else about their little loop that they made, because there's only so much you can do, and it's already been made Creative Commons.
Yeah.
So fuck off. So now you can just straight up plagiarize someone else.
Nice.
And get it done. Get it done.
Get it done.
But I think it's a little bit different with Olivia Rodriguez.
I don't know.
It is original. It is original, I would say. It's transformative enough, even though the entire structure is the exact same as Misery Business. And chords and
I can hear the song in my head right now.
Some vocal pattern. Yeah.
It's close. They are close, but it's a female singer with a rock type band.
Exactly. How, that's the structure. That's
if that was sang by a male, I don't think the line would have been drawn so quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think if that was
that's a good point.
Male singing that part, I don't think the line would have been as quick, because...
Or if they were that famous. I reckon, because Olivia Rodrigo got real famous off that shit too.
Yeah, true. That's the thing. If you're fucking Oliver Anthony. Is it Anthony Oliver? The guy who released that song that's topping every fucking chart right now.
He's bouncing on my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides.
Yeah,
that dude.
Guy. No, the fucking... surely you know the song.
Kissing on my neck and he's kissing on my pussy. Bro, it's like it's a constant song at the workshop.
I love that shit, man. It's so funny.
It's the new it's new Ram
Oliver Anthony, Rich Men North of Richmond. That fucking country one that I put in Yeah. So 13 days ago it was released. It currently has 32 million views, right?
That's huge.
It is topping every chart, right? Every single fucking chart. And I think I might have said to you, I don't think this was on pod, but he lives off the grid as well.
Yeah.
Like he's like a homesteader, like maybe not quite full homesteader, but he lives a very simple country life, right?
Yep.
And like he's been offered, I think, $8 million deals, $10 million deals, right? And he's like, I'm good. I don't want to travel the world. I don't want to tour. I don't want to sell stadiums. He's like, I just want to make music and live on my farm. I'm like, fuck, what are you trying to give me? That's my dream. What
are you trying to give me all this money for? I'm just going to stay at home.
That's what I want to be like that. That's my goal. I want to be like, you could not offer me enough money because I don't need money. Yeah. Like, that's what I want. I just want that life, man.
Yeah.
Money sucks.
I honestly, you know what's funny though? I honestly believe Post Malone could be on his way to that life.
Oh man, yeah. Like he just chills at home.
He's already famous and shit like that. And like, I don't know how big Anthony Oliveira was with like fucking music before he sort of just like
Anthony
went off.
Is his name. And no, he was not big at all. Like I think he had like maybe 13,000 listens type thing, you know?
There you go. Yeah,
listens. Right. But now it's like, bro, fucking ridiculous.
That's wild.
It's like another one, 3.2 million. He released a video 7 days ago. It's just talking. It's like $1.2 million. 1.2 million views. 1.7 million.
So wait, he literally just uploaded something to YouTube.
He just uploads videos because he's like just a chill dude.
I didn't know. I thought he released it like on fucking Spotify or SoundCloud or something like that.
No, it's just all on like YouTube. Is where it all was uploaded. He uploaded a few to Spotify, but not everything. It's mainly just, and it's all just like live video stuff of him playing his songs.
That's fucking wild.
Because he doesn't care about money, man.
No, he doesn't.
He's doing it because he just wants to make music.
If that song didn't blow up, he'd still be doing exactly what he's doing.
His life wouldn't change.
Yeah, no.
Literally, if he never blew up, his life doesn't change till his life blowing up. Like that song blowing up.
Yeah.
Because he didn't accept any money. Like he's made money off of it, but he's like, and look, he'll probably spend some. Like if I was in that position, I'd spend some of the money I made.
Yeah.
If you get 32 million views on YouTube, you're going to make some money from it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it'd be, but you'd make some. It'd be a good amount, I'm sure. Like, especially for someone who, like, barely needs it. And I could be, and again, fact check, right? I'm not an expert, but he said, like, he doesn't want the money, he doesn't need the money, he just wants to be, like, left alone with his family type thing. Yeah. I'm like, bro, I get it. I get it, man. I just want to play the guitar and make some music and just hang out and just spend time with my family. Like, man, Harper's already on board because like we're like talking about buying a block of land and like building a grid thing. And I was like, we could build you guys a fucking like house. Yeah. Because why not? Like, we'd just be off grid. Like, just even if it was just a small shed and we just fit it out to be like a self-contained granny flat.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
It'll work.
Yeah, it'd work. And, like, we'd just do it ourselves because ideally, I'd like to still make money, but I'd just like to not need, like, I want my bills to just be so very low.
Yeah.
I just want the bills to be so low.
You make enough money so that you don't have to worry about money.
Yeah.
Honestly, and like, it doesn't have to be a shitload.
It just seems so much easy because you're going to have a hard life no matter what. Life is hard. Life is not easy.
That's right.
Life is unfair. Life is shitty. It's messy. It's fucking all that sort of shit, right? But it can be hard in whatever way you want to be. I want to work at home to spend time in the home that I work for, right?
Yeah.
I want to be home every day. I want to build a cool house. I want to build a tree house. I want to fucking Like, look into aquaponics and fucking bees. I want to get bees, man.
Oh, dude, an apiary? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, beekeeping is fucking hectic.
Just doing cool shit.
Yeah.
And just building shit with your own 2 hands.
Yep.
And like, and it may sound hippie. I say this to everyone, I'm like, you can call me a hippie if you want, right? But like, I just want my fucking homestead, and I want to be able to add to the homestead, and I want to be able to like, I want people to move in if they want to move in. Like, that'd be cool as shit. Like, yeah, that'd probably be a way later thing. Probably not with young children, but you know what I mean? Like, I just want to have a cool place that I can just live at, and I don't need money. That's it. Is that so much to ask for?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, apparently.
Because buying a block of land right now, it's so expensive. It's so expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I want a block of land that's big enough, and then I have to go so far away from town, and it's just, I want to spend $500,000
on just land.
Yeah. That's like most places. $500,000, $300K for a block of land with no house.
Speaking of no house, actually no, it doesn't. It does not fucking correlate at all. So, like, trying to make that segue. That is not a segue. I was like, oh man, I
wanted to talk about music.
I was trying to talk about music, but I wanted to. You know how I said, like, right before we started, I was like,
there was
I really wanted.
I thought you must have already spoke about it.
No. Because it directly affects the podcast. What I'm about to tell you, and what you may already know, and listeners, nod your head if you agree. AI generated artwork cannot receive copyrights. Do you know what that means, Blake?
You can't copyright AI art.
You can't copyright AI art.
Yeah.
So anything that's generated by, say, like Midjourney, which I think just literally uses DALL-E and ChatGPT to make really good art sort of shit, it can't be copyrighted because it doesn't have enough of a human touch. So, and that has been deemed by a court in the US, I think it was a couple of days ago.
Okay. That's fucking new, yeah.
Yeah. So what this means is, and I've been doing it since like episode 80, I can't remember, whatever that fucking Wizards, when we did that, ever since then, I've been using DALL-E. I've been using AI art to do the covers.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh yeah, I think there was literally one in there that wasn't. And I could be wrong. I think they all might be AI art. So this means that I now no longer, like, I probably will still cover up I crop out the DALL-E logo thing. I crop it out because, like, it's just annoying to have that. I just want the full image.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't matter because you can't fucking copyright it anyway. It doesn't matter if it comes from fucking DALL-E. It doesn't matter. It's not copyright. You can't just fucking, you can put your watermark there, but I don't have to use it. So, and it's been completely fine now, retrospectively, completely fine the whole time. So it's a big thing for the podcast because now I can just be absolutely just unkempt from the law.
Unhinged.
Unhinged. So that's
in a non-related, I get to be unhinged now.
I'm crazy. I'm off tap.
I'm crazy, and I'm in a straitjacket. I'm crazy.
So yeah, that's the big news for the podcast, which is I think it's really cool. I think it's a whole new wave of things that will affect future media. If AI art can't be generated, and art is a very broad term. Yeah. Obviously, so that means like AI generated music, or is that like AI generated fucking like portraits? Obviously, like AI's been working on generating just like fake faces that look like people you've met before, but you've never met these people because they don't exist. They're just AI generated faces, right? Like,
I've seen there's a website about that, eh?
Yeah, and you know, obviously you can't copyright that sort of shit. That's just a face, unless you wanted to use that face. But even then, you can still use it. It's free. It's free real estate.
Yeah, it's free real estate, baby.
So all AI art is free real estate. You can just take it. So, do you know what? Actually, Jesus Christ, that fucking gets me riled up about. Do you remember NFTs?
Yeah.
I think, and Jesus Christ, listeners, fact check me on this one. I think a lot of them were AI generated, and this sounds dumb because I don't think it was AI generated in the way that they created the art. It was AI using.
They created the parts, and then they ran it through a generator to and then it randomly generate a mixed version of all of these, with the special occasion of them making special ones. Yeah. Okay, right. So that had nothing to do with AI. No,
it was just
I don't think AI art was a thing back then. It wasn't.
AI has been a thing for a while.
Yeah, but AI art, as so readily available, has not been a thing that long.
No. I think it's been 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, I don't even think 2 years.
Yeah. And ChatGPT 4's fucking on its way. Yeah, DALL-E 2's on its way. Yeah.
ChatGPT is new. That's the last 6 months, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, at the start of the year. Yeah. I remember fucking hitting up my brother and bro, we need to make something with this. And he's like, I'm already using it at fucking uni. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I remember blowing up because all over YouTube was this is how you're going to use ChatGPT to fucking make money. I'm like,
I don't know.
Freaking out.
Look.
It's all
it's good, but you've got to implement it in a certain way with a certain thing. It's not you don't just use ChatGPT and nothing else. No, because how does it fucking... You can't buy and sell using ChatGPT. You need a human fucking touch. You need someone to call up, or you need someone to email you. There's lots of stuff you need to do, but you need to you can use ChatGPT to do things that would take you a lot more time. Essentially, is what it is. Yeah. Or maybe you're not as knowledgeable about, so you can fucking. Oh man, one of the guys at work, he looks after all the kitchens, I guess, and all of the facilities, right?
He's the head kitchen man.
He's the kitchen quality partner, I think, is what his actual term is. But he uses ChatGPT because English is not his first language, so he uses ChatGPT to grammar check and everything, and make sure that it actually all makes sense. Right?
Oh, right. Okay,
because sometimes the way that his original language works, words may be back to front and stuff. You may naturally say, instead of I have this thing, it's this thing I have. You know what I mean? So then when he translates it to English, it just doesn't sound right. So he uses ChatGPT to clean up his emails.
That's great.
Yeah. He's he showed me. I was like, dude, that's lit.
First of all, it's a double-edged sword.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't understand English.
No, well, he's not learning. Yeah. he's getting a robot to fix it for him.
Yeah, which is that not what fucking everyone's doing now? Anyway,
that's what. Jesus Christ! Ever since the birth of technology, haven't we been using it to fucking make our lives easier and better?
Yeah, and
that's all we've done.
On tests.
Oh god, yeah, and calculators.
Yeah.
Calculators are just fucking, they're math hacks.
Show your work in your head. Why? I'm going to always use a calculator for the rest of my life. No, but you need to show that you can do it.
Get it wrong.
I can with a calculator.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I will solve any equation you give me as long as this calculator can do it.
That's right. And that's why that kid said 21. And now we have one of the best memes because he uses a calculator every day.
Yeah. Idiot.
Jesus Christ.
Stupid. Do you want to talk about music yet or what?
Oh, yeah, all right, I guess. Blake.
We didn't talk about what we're listening to next, so you can pick.
Well, that has put me right on the spot. No, I won't say that's that kind of spot. Blake, this week we listened to. Such a low. I'm going to do it. We listened to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards album called Petrodragonic Apocalypse, or dawn of eternal night, an annihilation of planet Earth, and the beginning of merciless damnation.
What a name.
That's the fucking album name, man.
So ridiculous. So very ridiculous, man.
With such classic songs like Flamethrower and Gila Monster, Dragon, Witchcraft, Converge, Supercell, Motor Spirit.
Yeah.
Bro. Go on. I'm letting you go. Because I can't fucking put this album into words. It's fucking... With a name like that, I love it. I love it, first of all.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hasn't... So we spoke earlier in the week about it, right?
Yeah.
My thoughts have not really changed. So if you would like to go ahead, because, mine's quite short. Short.
Honestly, so is mine. We're not going to drag it out.
Cool.
I think that would be the best thing we can do. All we've done this entire episode is
great plan. Let's not.
Let me hit you with my... And this is weird. Okay, so I really fucking dig this album. It's really cool, like what sounds like 80s thrash metal sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like even the vocals sound like I want to say Lemmy from like Motorhead.
Oh yeah.
But maybe a little bit cleaner. And all I can say is I liked when it started, and I didn't know where I was throughout the entire album.
No,
because like
because they're really long songs, and the songs they're not. It's not 3 songs. It's one 9-minute song.
Yeah,
and it's so hard. It's so hard to know what you're listening to, but it sounded good. yeah.
It all sounded good, and I know.
And I think.
Attention span. Like, fuck you, man. It's 9 minutes. It is honestly 3 songs in one song.
Yeah.
And all they did was they didn't change the tempo.
Yep.
And they're just like, you know what would sound really cool here if we just went into a totally different thing? Because it's prog metal.
Yeah.
Progressive metal. And it's fucking really fucking good. These guys are Australian. I'm pretty sure these guys are Australian.
Really? That's quite cool.
Yeah, and I could be wrong, but
fact check.
Yeah, fact check me.
I really liked it. Like they sound lit, but I think for the most part that it was made more so for live shows, right? Like, because imagine just banging out a fucking 9-minute song. You know what I mean? It just lit. No, like non-stop, fucking 9-minute song. Love it. Live, that would be so sick, dude.
Yeah, it would. 100%.
Because it would just feel like it's just not ending. You know what I mean? And if you're into that shit, you probably don't want it to end, right?
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's why you're there. Because you're just like, man, I want a fucking big ass concert. Oh, fuck, man.
But like,
it's cool.
I liked it. I can't tell you what any of the songs sound like other than it's like, like progressive metal.
That's the real problem. I can't figure out what it sounds like because it's too proggy.
It's just so long. Like, how do you begin to tell someone what a song sounds like when it sounds like 3 different songs at 3 different times? I
don't know.
It's the Gizzard Lizard. Was it?
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
I can never remember it.
I love it.
I just write Gizzard.
They are Australian. They are Australian.
Nice.
They were formed in 2011 in Melbourne. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's pretty fucking sick.
Nice.
Australian band called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. You know what? They probably seen a frill neck lizard and they're like, bro. Bro. Get a load of this.
Get a load of that fucking lizard. Yeah. It's good. I like it.
I like it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what's right.
Yeah. I don't know because like I really enjoyed it. I couldn't really tell where I was through it.
Yeah. That's the hard part. I'm very conflicted.
One of the songs came up while I was driving around on Triple J with the fam.
Oh,
and listened to the entire 7.5 minutes of it, and I was like, "What did you reckon of that?" Like to ask him, and she's like, that sounded really cool. I don't know what it was. And I was like, they're a band called King Gizzard and the Lizard. And she's like, excuse me?
I'm sorry, come again.
Yeah. The kids loved it. The kids the kids love metal.
Yeah.
They fucking like, even Freya, who's like, fuck, how old is she? She's like she's almost 2 actually. But yeah, she like headbangs. She loves headbanging. Yeah. But yeah, no, look, you know what? I'm going to give it a straight, I enjoyed the entire album. I had a good time.
Yep.
And listening to it on the way home from work actually got me all ramped up. Like, I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to give it a solid 8.5.
Yeah, like I was going to give it an 8. I was going to give it an 8, but I was just like, it's the thing that gets me is the part where I'm like, I just have no idea where I am in the album, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I know I'm getting close to the end of the album because it's been going for a long time.
You're like, almost 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like, man, it all sounds good, but I don't know what any of it is.
Yeah, that's
right. Like, what's the song called?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Technically, really, these guys are really proficient in their instruments.
Oh,
like the drums are like, I don't know, man. He's crazy. He plays with a lot of time signatures, little variations in tempo changes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The guitars, and bass and shit like that. Like, maybe they're making up the melodies and shit like that. But like that makes a lot more sense for like to make up the melodies and have a fucked up time signature and say, hey, drummer boy, try and keep up. You know, like, we're playing 7/8. We're playing 7/8, and then we're going into 11/15.
Yeah.
It's like, what? For anyone out there that doesn't understand that, I also just lied. 11/15 is not a fucking time signature.
But if it was, it would suck.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's crazy math at some point.
Yeah,
that drummer has to do, and the whole band has to do it. The whole band has to do math to play the
songs that go for 9 minutes.
Yeah,
and all they're doing is counting in their head.
It did remind me of a little bit of like Dillinger Escape Plan.
Yeah,
because like that's just straight up mathcore, and it's fucking nuts. And I still love Dillinger Escape Plan. Like, I'll listen to old songs from Dillinger Escape Plan, and I'm just like, oh man, I remember when I tried to play this on drums and just could not because I can't count that high.
It's ridiculous. That's like the number 12 Looks Like You.
Yeah, I remember you showed me them. Yeah, dude.
Bro, that song hits so hard. And it's weird as hell.
Same with
it's just
Jaywalking Backwards. Jaywalking Backwards used to fucking get me. I love that song.
Yeah.
Shit. Like,
what do we listen to, man?
Like, let me just say, it was at the top of the list on what we were looking at the last time we were looking at songs.
Oh.
So,
is it Carly Rae Jepsen?
Holy shit, you're right. No. What we're going to listen to, because it was the singular last thing, because we didn't plan this at all, and you've said pick something, it's going to be Haunted House by Ghastly.
Oh, yeah.
I think I showed you like 2 songs, and you were just like, oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's,
yeah, fucking
it's
keen as.
Yeah, so this guy makes a lot of like rhythm, house.
Yeah,
he does a little bit of hip hop, and there is like a few features on here.
Yeah, his hip hop stuff is fucking sick. Tara Reid's so good, man.
No, you're thinking of Getter.
Oh, Getter. Oh,
yeah. Actually, you know what?
Ghastly.
We can do Getter. Dude, actually, I want to do Getter. All
right, we're doing Getter.
Or do you want to do Tara Reid?
No, we'll do
Getter or Terror. All right, Getter.
We'll do Getter.
All right, sold. Fine, we'll do Getter.
Behind the scenes, we pull back the curtain.
Yeah, it's like, how do these guys do it every week? You're like, we barely get through it, man.
Yeah, man.
We barely get through it. Oh my god. How did I? Oh, there he is, Getter. You know what we should...
Tell me your favorite album from Getter.
Oh, that fucking, the one with Resin, Napalm. The Napalm EP. It's only 6 songs. It's 15 minutes.
Is that really what I'm listening to? I'm happy to. I'm fucking happy to.
It's so good.
Okay.
I love this album.
14 minutes and 31 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Napalm.
All right, I'm down,
Napalm.
dude.
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I'm totally fucking forgetting that Visceral was a fucking huge album that had like Joji and shit on it. It has so many fucking bangers on it.
What are we doing? We doing Visceral?
We're flailing at the moment. We're like fucking spinning out of control.
Are we doing Visceral?
No, we're going to do what I said first. I can't remember the name of it. Is Napalm.
You think that...
Let's do it.
Hang on, I'll ask this question. What do you think is the best thing, album, EP, whatever, to listen to introduce us to what Getter is?
Oh, Napalm for sure.
Okay, there you go. Well, let's into Napalm.
For sure. And that's I'm only saying that because that's what I started listening to, and I was just like, oh my god, I fucking love this shit. And then I'd listen to more stuff, and I was like, but I didn't say that. I did listen to a little bit of Visceral when it came out.
That's fine.
And
that's fine because we could also listen to a bit of Visceral because this is only 15 minutes. So I'm going to dabble in Visceral as well. All right.
Yeah.
We'll listen to some ones in there, and I'll give Visceral a bit of a special mention. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. So we'll do Napalm with a Visceral
special mention to Visceral because that was the next thing that you sort of listened to after Napalm, and Napalm's very short.
Yeah.
So all right, lit. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
God damn.
I think we should just start wrapping this shit up.
It's listener, it's come to that. Oh my god, it's come to our favorite time. We are going to wrap it up, but guess what we have to do first?
Yeah.
We have to listen to, no, not have to. We get the opportunity to listen to the honor and the privilege to listen to your voicemails that you send in to us. And you just know that we love fucking listening to them.
Yeah.
We did have a failure.
An audio error last time.
Yeah, we absolutely beefed it last time.
And you know what? I think I might have figured it out. I think sometimes if you're changing windows, the audio doesn't sort itself out. So if this doesn't work, you should just close the stream, reopen the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. All right, sweet.
We'll see if this works.
We'll see if this works. All right, so we're going to start off with the first voicemail. We're hitting it right now. Actually, just before we do the first voicemail, if you want to send in a voicemail, the number is +61 7 5641 1080. That number again is +61 7 5641 1080. Just send us a message, send us a meme, send us a suggestion for the album of the week, or if you just want to ask us a random question, if you've got something on your mind, just leave us a voicemail. It's very easy. You call this number, it calls for literally 1 second, so you don't have to have that like initial panic attack of, oh my god, it's ringing, they're going to pick up and they're going to have to talk. No, it goes straight to voicemail. Yeah. So you can leave your funny stuff. Because we always assume it's funny, and it's sometimes it is. sometimes only sometimes. Without further ado, let's listen to the first message. Blake, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Yeah, g'day boys. Just thought I'd say hi.
I don't hear
how you going? And keep up the good work, boys.
You're killing me, man.
I don't hear it.
All right.
Close your stream, Dan. Because I think this is what fixed it last time, right? So if you close the stream, then
it's back up.
Open the stream, and then if you hit
do it
play,
again.
Yeah, g'day boys.
I can hear it now.
Just
excellent. There we go.
There we go.
How you going? And keep up the good work, boys.
Very kind.
Blake, you know who that is.
I do.
Excellent.
Good friend of the show. Thank you, friend.
Thank you, good friend of the show. We will not dox you.
Yeah,
except for at the end of the show when we reveal everyone.
If you haven't noticed, then no one really watches till the very end, but you can actually freeze frame on the last frame and it has everyone's address and phone number.
Yeah, we have everyone's details and we it's a frame.
I believe this was Lats that you listened to that I never got to listen to.
Yeah. So let's listen to it.
Shit.
Hey, yo, what's going on, boys? It's been a while. Do you guys like Creed?
Yeah, we loved Creed.
But you know what's better than Creed? My sick news reporter voice. Like, check this out. this just in, boom, 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 shake, shake, shake the room.
I love it. I love him.
I've been practicing that one a little bit. I think I should be a news reporter, you know. I think I got what it takes.
Why does he sound like he's taking a shit?
It sounds like he's drunk, man. Oh, next one.
Tell him.
Maggie, Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. Like the way out. That one. That's yeah, that's a pretty good one too.
What?
That's it, boys.
What?
Hey, boys. Yeah, I'm sick of playing games with you. All right. So here's the thing. I've heard a lot about the Creed album of the week, and I'm not seeing a lot of action. So Zakk, take this as you will. It's intended to be a threat. So like, I've got something in my possession that is yours.
Yeah, I know what it is.
And I think you know what it is.
I think you bought
something quite valuable to yourself.
Jackson, you don't. I've got another one.
Also like to remind you that cum jars are a thing. So take that as you will.
Fucking hell.
Now, to give me a Creed album of the week, you fuck. Please.
Oh my god, man.
God, lads, what the fuck?
That man is fucking crazy.
Quite literally.
I eagerly await like listening to the messages though. He obviously it's our fault. We are a week late. These messages were supposed to be for last week when we reviewed Creed.
Yeah.
Lads, I know I left my fucking water bottle in your car like months ago. Guess what? I recovered and I got 2 new ones, the exact same. So fucking turn that thing into a cum jar all you want.
Sucks to suck, huh?
I want to see the efforts put in to make that. It's 1.5 liters. Dude. It's a liter. That's a lot. Don't water it down. Here's the last one.
Yeah.
Here's the last one. This is from I can't remember who this is from. Let's have a listen.
Let's have a listen.
This is Dmitry Petrenko, and I have question for podcast. How much vodka would you drink in one go?
That's it?
Okay.
I would drink 0. I fucking hate vodka.
I don't drink alcohol anymore.
I hate and
I've
that's
had
the thing.
4 standard
I
drinks this year, and I plan on keeping it at 4 standard drinks this year.
That's fucking good.
Mm.
I'm a little bit
5,
higher
sorry.
than that.
I've had 5 standard drinks.
That's pretty good.
Look, I've drank like a bottle of Smirnoff before in a night.
God.
I wouldn't do it again, but I've done it.
Yeah. Nah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know when it started, but I cannot even smell vodka. Like not like I can't smell it. Like if I sniff it, I
gag.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I just will not have it. Kim opened up like we had a fucking
those little ones.
No, not the little ones. She had she has a bottle of vodka, and it comes out so fucking rarely because she loves drinking wine. But it's like, oh, we've got some cordial, we've got some lemonade, whatever. And she was like, oh, cool. And as soon as I smell that vodka, I'm just like, what are you doing? What is this shit? Wow. And it does. So you know what, listener, voicemailer,
as little as possible.
Russian man, I'm putting it in 0. Yeah, fucking
as little as possible, please.
I cannot have it. I won't have it.
I'm not doing it.
You know what, Blake? Other than that, I think that's it. I think we're good.
I think we're done.
Thank you so much for entering voicemails. Everyone that's listening, thank you so much for entering voicemails. If you haven't, just do it.
Do it.
You may be the next star of the podcast.
Yeah, you may be the next lunatic that we have.
The next unhinged maniac.
Sending us like 3 back-to-back voice messages.
Yeah, about Creed.
Just completely different random shit that all links back to Creed.
Boom, boom, boom. Shake, shake, shake the room. I love his reporter voice. He used to do it for me like every now and then. Like he would just be getting in orders and he would just be like, "G'day guys, today." Like, he would just like do orders and shit like that.
Like,
it's
please
weird.
continue, please. I love this.
Yeah, don't stop now. Coming up after the weather. Make sure you if you're you've got a phone, everyone has a phone, leave a voicemail. We've given that number before, so just scroll back, find it yourself. We're gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Your viewership and listenership is highly appreciated. We love you so much, and without you guys, we just would keep doing this, but with no one listening.
Yeah.
Which would just be it'd be horrible. But I will tell you this. I will let you in on the behind the scenes, the backdoor secrets. I'll show you my. No, I won't. We are steadily growing.
Yeah.
Blake. We're actually about to, and I mean like imminently, about to overtake our downloads from all of last year as of our current date. And if that doesn't make sense to us, what I said, I'm saying last year we did like 1,100-ish and a little bit over downloads, and now we're about to overtake it, and it's only the 8th month.
Yeah.
We're propelling forward. We're growing up. And it's great. It's so good to see. Yeah, analytics that just are constantly climbing up. It's so cool. Other than that, it's because of you guys.
Oh yeah. Also, we had last week's episode was the first episode we had with over 100 downloads
on YouTube.
In 24 hours, like on all our platforms together combined.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
It was over 100. Right? We haven't had over 100 in one 24-hour period before.
No, it never happened. Yeah.
So combined with everything, over 100. Because it wasn't. I don't think it was over 100 in the first 24 hours just on YouTube. I think everything combined was over 100. Now it's over 100, right?
Yeah.
Which it sounds like not that many, but for a podcast that went for like an hour and 10 minutes or something.
For such a young podcast too.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
Like that's lit. Yeah. Like I don't know what that means, but we got 100 views and that's cool. That's the most a single podcast episode anyway has ever gotten. That's lit. I like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. And
cool as.
We love yous and thank you guys so much for helping us out. And you're doing all the work for us. It's great. And in saying that, we need you to do some more work. Get back to it. So we need you guys to like, subscribe, follow, do the ratings, commenting, and we'll read comments. Actually, we need to like really look into like finding comments if we have any comments. Excuse me.
There's been like a couple comments from time to time on YouTube, which I respond to.
Oh, cool. Well, then there you go. You got a direct link
on the podcast.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Excellent. If you have, in saying that, if you have longer messages, hit us up on the Facebook. Hit us up on the DMs in Instagram or TikTok. YouTube does have that feature. It doesn't have DMs. But that's cool. You can also send us emails. We do have an email, and we don't check it.
No, not at all. Haven't checked it for like 2 years.
It's just like Twitter, where we set it up and just like, it's running in the background now.
Yeah, like that's just background now.
Yeah.
We are not spending time on that shit.
If you want to see more, if you want to see more of Blake Bentley, check him out. He's everywhere: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And make sure you check him out because he's doing his weight loss journey, and he's also doing his mad gardening routine.
Yeah, I'm just doing stuff, man.
Yeah, doing cool shit and
stuff.
Radishes, carrots. The vegetables are growing.
I put some radishes. So I put a video. I put a video up of me eating my first radish, and guess what? It tastes like radish. Oh my
Who would have
God.
thought? Yeah.
Who would have thunk it? Huh?
It got a lot of attention.
Yeah, right. And then last night I picked another 2 and I sliced them up and I put them in a wrap.
Ooh.
So I'm starting to eat my own produce and I like it. I'm gonna
come around.
It.
I'm gonna come around and just yoink some radishes.
Yeah. Well,
some.
the ones that are in the big, they're taking forever. They're taking forever.
They might need more sun.
I think they need more sun.
Okay. I'll come around on a weekend or something like that, and I'll help you move it around.
Ooh, we might be able to do that because it's got no bottom. That's the problem.
Oh, okay. We'll figure it out.
Because I just laid on grass, I'm hoping that maybe it's still clumped together enough to just be able to slide it over. Because it literally just needs to, it doesn't need to turn or twist or anything, it just literally slide back.
Yeah.
And hopefully not lose too much dirt in that process.
Well, we'll just pick it up and we'll put it back in.
Yeah, should be right.
Other than all of that, if you want to hear more of that sort of cool shit, because it is really fascinating, check him out, Blake_Bentley TV. Check him out everywhere, and especially on kick.com, because your boy's going to be streaming. He's going to be making them big bucks. But it's not about the big bucks. It's all about fucking playing games with your mates and keeping all the video, like, it's history. That's what it is. It's friend history in video format, playing games and doing dumb shit. I guess that is all the platforms for you now. That is all of it.
I think
YouTube,
so.
Facebook, anyway. TikTok, Instagram, and Kick. It's big. If you want to see more of my face, Switchblades for Kids. Thank you. You can hit me up on the exact same platforms. You can hit me up on YouTube. Not TikTok. I do. Funnily enough, I do have 2 TikTok accounts, but they are, one of them has 1 video or 3 or 4 videos on it. Nothing's happening with that, and the other one has nothing on it. Nice. But it also says Switchblades for Kids, and then the next one says Switchblades for Kids 1 because I couldn't figure out the password for the last one. But you can also find me on Spotify as well. Oh, same with you. That's right. I forgot about you. Yeah, Spotify for both of us.
We're both on Spotify.
We're both on Spotify, so make sure you check us out. It is Switchblades for Kids, all one word. And Blake_Bentley TV. What happens next is you do all of that and you're like, man, I just can't get enough of these guys. I really want to just talk to them. You jump on the Discord. The Discord is in a link in the description, and you can just jump in, play games. If you enjoy playing Tarkov, maybe you enjoy playing Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe you enjoy playing fucking, I don't know, Roblox.
Maybe you enjoy playing with yourself.
Shit. Yeah. And you can do that. We have a lot of open, like, voice chats where you can just sit there and you just be like, I don't want to be bothered, please.
if our long rant is not enough, come in the Discord and listen to us rant more. We do more of it.
Oh my God. We can rant for about 3-4 hours some nights. And it's always good. We have a lot of really cool, fun, interesting people that just want to chat, hang out, and play games.
Yeah.
And if they're not playing games, sometimes Andy's doing like 3D art.
He does some music from time to time.
Jason Chris will be making music and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's all over the shop. There's a lot of things happening. Jump on into the Discord. It's a madhouse.
It's something. It's something that, like, you know what? My nights that I spend at home, I would rather be nowhere else.
That was so dumb. Yeah. Other than that, that's it. That's the end of the show. If you've made it to this point, my God, give yourself a pat on the back. that's what you get. It has been a long one. And what do we always say at the end of the show?
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you next Thursday.
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to make you do the outro.
That's fine. That's fine. I keep trying to think of something dumb to say at the end of it. I can't, but then it gets to it and there's nothing there.